I said, Greg, you got a bullseye painted on you. Do you know that? People want to beat you up. And he said, I love it. Bring it. Greg first started, his eyes would get big like it was a football play. I said, Greg, this is not an 8-second football play, this is a 5-minute round. So he started to pace himself. I knew probably from the first week that he was there that first of all, you're dealing with an all-pro defensive end that has all these skills, okay? And it was just a matter of teaching him the proper form. And I teach the Philadelphia style, where your chin is down, you're behind the shoulders, and he stayed there. He doesn't move, his hands come right from his face. He doesn't pull them back. There's no mistakes. I tell him once or twice, and he picks it up, and it's just amazing how this kid can pick up skills. He started to let his feet and his hands come together, and he's more patient. We don't over pursue. We're not going to over pursue. He's going to reset himself. If it's not there, he's going to disengage. He's going to reset himself, and you fight the fight. I tell all my fighters, you fight the fight 5 seconds at a time. You give me 5 perfect seconds. If that isn't working, you disengage, you reset yourself, and you start all over. And that's what he's doing. His patience is coming. This kid played college basketball and college football. He's got a 41-inch vertical leap. He runs a 4.6 40. He weighs 280 pounds. He's running like a guy 160 pounds. He's an amazing athlete, and we're capitalizing on all this. It's easy to train that kind of an athlete because you can hone them skills a little bit easier. But his kicking game is off the chart. His wrestling game is coming. Don't forget, he's a former professional football player who tackles people for a living. I've seen him tackle Alexei Olmiak and pick him up. And so when he gets mad, his ground game is efficient as well. A lot of guys don't have a fighter IQ. They get in there and they just rely on training. Greg has a fighter IQ that he thinks on his feet. His accuracy is off the chart. He knows when to punch, where to punch, and it's stunning to watch this kid. It's a real pleasure to watch this kid fight. Greg's overcome a lot of obstacles in his life. He was not supposed to make this. He wasn't supposed to be a pro football player. He wasn't supposed to be an all-pro. He defied the odds, and he continues to do so in MMA. You give him a challenge, and he's going to rise to it. He's just a great kid. He's been nothing but a positive kid when he comes down here. And he's had all this stigma follow him, but he shakes that right off. He's way more mature than you think he is. He's a student athlete. He studies the game. He watches fights. He studies fighting. He knows when he played football, he knew every position on the field. He knew where every person on the field was supposed to be. The safety, the linebackers, the defensive line. He knew exactly where everyone was supposed to be. He was like the captain of the team, and that's the kind of mind he has. He has an analytical mind, so he knows how to break things down. I said, Greg, you got a bullseye painted on you. Do you know that? He said, Coach, I know it. Bring it. So that's the mindset I have. Everyone's looking to make a name off of you and make you know what I mean? And he's got that kind of notoriety, so it's an extra challenge. People want to beat you up. And he said, I love it, bring it. We have another new opponent for Greg who was picked by, I believe, the UFC, and he's a tough guy. He comes to fight, but he's not on the same level as Greg, and I think we should handle it easily. He's a great kid. I wish him nothing but the best. And I'm going to train him to fight the world champion. And as far as I'm concerned, he can beat anybody in the world.